All right. Morning, everybody. Welcome to DuePoint. Thank you for coming through today at lunchtime, our day after the public holiday yesterday. If you were here yesterday, you would have known it was manic here yesterday. Absolutely manic. But I'm glad to see you here on a more civilized and quiet day today. And for all of you watching us live today, thank you for tuning in. Guys, you're sitting today at DuePoint. DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We're both a listed and a licensed short and life insurance company in South Africa. We were first founded in 1952, nearly 70 years old. So you might not have heard of DuePoint before. DuePoint is a new division of Constantia, but Constantia itself is a long-standing insurance company in South Africa, and I want you to take comfort in the fact that you're not dealing with a startup here today. We are, of course, a licensed and registered financial services provider. There's our FSP number. Go look us up on the FSB's website, know who you're dealing with here today, and have a look at all of our certificates next to our door on the way out today. See all the licenses that we do have as a fully licensed insurance company here today. Folks, I want you to meet the team as well and be comfortable with the team. I think the most important thing and aspect about the team is that we're here, we're South African, we're local, and you can always find us. This is me over here in the corner. I'm Brendan Benfield. I'm the senior executive here at DuePoint, the founder of the division. I've been in the industry for about 20 years. I'm a chartered accountant, and so I've got the experience necessary, as you will see in time, to do what we're going to be talking about this morning, and I want you to take comfort in that as well. And we've got Tim. Tim is our banking expert. He comes out of the banking industry, spent 15 years there working for the First Rand Group. We've got Stacey. Stacey's our auditing expert. She comes out of Deloitte, working both locally and internationally with their financial services companies. And then we've got Jane over here. Jane is from the UK, but she actually spent the last decade here in South Africa. She's spent nearly 15 years in the direct selling space, both overseas and here in South Africa, so bringing a very rich experience to us in the team. And then we've got Rob. Rob's our design guy. Everything that is around you today, everything that you see, feel, and touch was designed by Rob. He spent 15 years actually running his own digital design firm in South Africa, focused on the financial services industry. So again, he really knows what he's doing in this space. So perhaps despite the credentials we may or may not have, the most important thing is we're right here, and you can come and find us at any point in time. What do we do at DuePoint? Well, there's two things we do. The first one is that our primary objective in this entire system is that we're wanting to create for South Africans a reliable and recurring income. Right now, the South African economy is about as bad as it's been in its history. I was reading some very disturbing articles just before I came here right now about how bad things are and how bad things are going to be. We know that last year our economy shrunk by 4%. It's going to shrink again, very likely again this year. That means less people employed next year than there are this year, and there's less people employed this year than there were last year, and less businesses being open. Less and less as we continue to see things like very bad, draconian, damaging legislation passed in our country, as well as bad politics and blah, blah, blah. Everything is working against us as the citizens. As individuals who have no control over these things, we have a lot of stuff pressing against us. And what it just means is it means that every morning we wake up uncertain whether we're going to earn our income. Will we have our job next week? Will we have our job next month or even next year? Gone are the days where we could build a big career, join a big corporate and work up the ladder. Those are all gone for us. This is now the 21st century, and in the 21st century, we have to come up with a new way that is in our control of creating certain reliable recurring income in our lives. And that is the primary objective of DuePoint, that we want to create that for you and assist you in doing that. Now, if we're able to do that, if we're able to create an income for you that's there every month, we reckon we can start tackling this problem. This is a systematic problem of what is occurring right now. We're all in the debt structure. We're all plugged into the system, and we're all, pretty much all of us are over indebted right now. We've got more debt than we should have. We've got, retail accounts, credit cards, home loans, car loans, you name it, we've got it. Loan shark loans, we've got it. It's a huge issue for all of us in South Africa, and it's gone well beyond what we can afford. Now, if we can create recurring, confident, reliable income for you, we can start removing this out of your lives. That's our hope anyway. We also want to tackle retirement. Right now, it's quite clear that no one in South Africa is going to be ready for retirement. It's quite clear, guys. Nobody is saving what is required to be saved in order for you to fund yourself for the 30-odd years you're going to be retired in. We want to break the cycle of poverty in South Africa by equipping you with an income that's there when you're sick, when you're working, when you're healthy, when you're old, when you're young. We want that income to be there so that you can be preparing yourself for retirement and not be dependent on your children or the state. We all know what's going on with the state at the moment. I'm sure you've all been reading and watching in the newspapers and TV about how they're not sure if they're even going to be able to distribute the grants anymore. I'm sure you've been watching that. Imagine if the grants go, South Africa's going to be burning. Literally, the flames are going to be out. This is what's happening out there. We cannot rely on anyone else anymore. I think it's been quite clear that politicians are good at being politicians. They're not good at administration. I think we can all agree to that. Any country, anywhere in the world, politicians let down on their admin. We have to do the admin. We have to put something in place as individuals in South Africa that we have control over, that creates for us an income that we have our whole lives. And that's what we're wanting to do, whether it's at the end or whether it's at the beginning or whether it's right now. We want to put that in place. That's our first objective. Our second objective at DuePoint is that we're bringing Constantia, the insurance company, into the 21st century. We're bringing it in because we have a new kind of customer. You guys are a new kind of customer. You are different from what was in the 20th century. We are now electronically connected. We're demanding. We want direct contact with our suppliers, with our insurance companies, etc. We want to be in control of our products as well as our income in this case. And so, with those two objectives in place, we created what we call the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system is why you're here today, and it's very simple. What it does is it allows you as an individual to contract to us or with us as what we call wealth engineers. As a wealth engineer, you're given one task here at DuePoint, just one single task. And that task is to connect us to everybody that you know. Everybody that you know now, everybody that you're going to know in the future. We want to know them. By doing that, you create for us a platform of distribution, a market penetration, into which we can come as DuePoint Constantia and facilitate the purchase of our products. By doing so, we're able to create revenue. By creating revenue, we're able to create for you an extra income. That extra income is not intended to replace your current employment income. No. If you've got a job right now, keep your job. Be great at your job. What we want to do with that extra income is we want to start by bridging the gap. Bridging the gap between what you're currently spending and need to pay off your debt and what we can do to get on top of that. And then we want to, as time progresses, extend that bridge to things like preparing you for your retirement and maybe even ultimately replace your current income altogether. But we're going to start by getting you ahead of your expenditure and debt right now. Now, it's built on a recurring basis. As I've said to you, that was a primary objective of ours. Why is it built on that? Well, how is it built on that? It's built on that because we deal in financial services products and lifestyle products. They all run on a debit order system, which means that every month that debit order goes off, it means that every month that revenue is generated and your income is earned. You're not peddling goods at DuePoint. Not at any point do you have to buy a starter kit full of stuff that you now have to sell to your friends. And you have to come back and buy more each month and try and convince them to buy again. That doesn't create recurring income. Ours is a system that runs on debit orders. You never have to worry. Every month the debit orders run and your income is generated. This is what we feel is the most powerful aspect of the DuePoint system. The second part that we put into the system was to give you guys the ability to leverage yourself amongst others. You'll know that your boss leverages himself through you. He's hired up staff below him to do tasks that he cannot fit into his 8 or 10 hours a day. So you do them for you. He has leveraged your time and thought and energy to do tasks for him. Well, in the same way in the DuePoint system, we allow you to leverage the time and energy of others so that in time you have many people all contributing towards the growth of your income and channel with us at DuePoint. This gives you a tremendous amount of freedom, and it means that this is not a part-time job or a full-time job. You're not employees of ours. You're completely independent contractors of ours, and you choose when and how much you use the DuePoint system. You choose how much of this tool you want to use and how great you want to be with it. There is absolutely no risk in becoming a wealth engineer, and this is a big thing for South Africans. We've been stung a lot with very, very iffy, edgy kind of fringe businesses that have taken our money and disappeared. That's not who Constantia is. As I've said to you, we're a fully licensed insurance company. We could never get away with something like that. But nonetheless, we have designed a system that you will not lose on. You will not lose any money in any way as far as we can possibly help it. So what we do is there's no startup cost in becoming a wealth engineer, and there's no monthly fee. So you don't pay a startup fee, there's no monthly fee, there's no application fees, there's nothing. Other than being a product owner at Constantia, you never part with any money. And I'm going to show you about the products in a moment. There's no fee for joining us as a wealth engineer. So if you choose today to become a wealth engineer and tomorrow you decide you don't want to do it, that's fine. Don't do anything with it. You will have lost nothing here today. with our system. It also doesn't require any specific qualification or experience because you're not representatives of ours. You're not brokers, marketers, insurance advisors. You are none of these things. In fact, you play no part in any part of the transaction of sale here at DuePoint. You don't have to do any of that. We do all of that for you. You are, however, building an asset. Despite the task, the simplicity of the task that you do, you create something that has a recurring income, which means it can be priced. And if it can be priced, it can be sold, it can be transferred, and it can be left behind for your children. When you pass away, they will continue to earn on the income that you have created with the channel that you built in your life. This is something significant. This is something huge. Right now in South Africa, we leave debt to our children as we pass away. It's a negative balance. Now we'll actually leave them a positive balance, and they can continue to grow that asset after you've passed away as well. It is something of real value. And most importantly, as I've said to you, there's no selling. You are not people, you're not part of the sales process. Your task as wealth engineers to us does not include discussions around our products. Is our products great? Are these good? Do you know this? Do you know that? And you do not ever, ever talk about our products to anybody. Your task is simply to talk to people about the opportunity that DuePoint offers to create lifetime recurring income for individuals. That's what we do here. That's what you talk about. You never have to worry about the products in any way, shape, or form. It is a system we've designed as best we can to be a system of complete convenience for you. So this task that you have to do, this one thing that you're left to do as a wealth engineer, is to go out and tell everybody about the DuePoint system. An opportunity to earn lifetime income, opportunity to take control of your economic futures. As you do, some of the people you talk to are going to catch the vision of what we're doing here, and they'll say, hey, I want to be a wealth engineer. They'll add to DuePoint as wealth engineers, and we will allocate them to you, and your channel will be born. They, of course, will go out and do exactly the same thing, talking to people about the DuePoint opportunity and system. As they do, they will add wealth engineers to DuePoint, and they too will be allocated to you. Soon you'll have tens, hundreds, maybe thousands of individuals all out there talking about the DuePoint opportunity and adding wealth engineers to your channel. You have now created a platform of distribution for us to now come into as Constantia DuePoint and facilitate the purchase of our products across all these individuals, and your income is born. Now, what's very important to note, folks, is that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You've seen lots of those on the internet. You've seen lots of those on Facebook. We are not one of those things. This is the real deal. It's genuine. And like everything that's genuine in life, it takes time, effort, thought, and persistency for you to change your life with it. You have to apply yourself to it. Relatively easy to earn a little bit of money, but you're going to have to apply yourself to the system. Your sacrifice will not be rands. It'll be time that you will put into the DuePoint system to sow the benefits that are here. Now let's take a look at some of those benefits. So first of all, there are two ways that you earn with the DuePoint system. First is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 every time someone in your channel makes a payment, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment has been made. So, for instance, those people that you spoke to directly yourself, the people you've introduced as wealth engineers, when they pay their monthly product payment, you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%. They're on your first point. That's R55. R55 every month for every product payment that is made. This is a significant and material amount of money. You feel it immediately into your bank accounts. As these folk go out and do the same thing, they go out, introduce people. These people pay for their products. Again, you receive R27.50 multiplied by 200%. They're on your second point. R55 every month for every product that they pay. If you just add up the dots there's about R1,000 worth of now regular income coming into your bank account, and you've only spoken to a handful of people. So like I said, it's relatively easy to get going. But now, as you build out into your channel, this is where the time and effort comes. This is where the persistency will result in life-changing income for you. Because as your channel goes out, you continue to earn, but at a diminishing rate, all the way down to the 8th point. Now, there's no limit to how large a channel you can build and how much you can earn from your channels. From the 8th point onwards, the diminishing stops, which means that from the 9th point, 10th point, 12th point, on and on and on, you will always get 4% of R27.50 where you qualify to earn. This is very important because it means that your potential here is never limited. It is never limited. You can build your channel as large as you like over your entire lifetime. Hand it to your children and they can do the same thing. And where you qualify to earn and people make their payments beyond the 8th point, you will always get 4% of 27 Rand 50. This is unlimited potential for you at the DuePoint system, with the DuePoint system. Now, folks, this is just dots on the screen. It's hard to understand. Let's look at it practically. How much can you expect to earn with the DuePoint system? It's a tricky question to answer. We need to know how you're going to grow. Now, we've done a whole lot of mathematics and got a whole lot of data on this. And we've come up with what we think is a conservative growth formula for you. You can grow any way you like. This is just one particular example for you. We call it the 3+2 growth formula. It says in your first month with us, you put 3 people on your first point. That's hardly a big request. 3 people in an entire month that you put in your first point. And then every month thereafter, and this is where the persistency comes in, every month thereafter, you put just 2 people on your first point, 1 every 2 weeks. So if you can imagine yourself through what I'm going to show you now, every 2 weeks you're adding 1 person to your first point. Then you work with these people to do the same thing, 3+2. Now, we know that not all of them are going to do that, and we've put that in our mathematics, and we've taken out our lapses and cancellations and fall-offs. We've put all of that into the maths. But we believe that if you apply that growth formula consistently for 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be earning about 2,500 Rand a month with DuePoint. That's every month. That's whether you're sick, whether you're healthy, whether you're at work, or whether you're on holiday. You'll be earning 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year of extra income into your household that you've generated in just 6 months with us. If you can consistently do that for another 6 months, 12 months, 1 year with us, we reckon you'd be on about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. That's 120,000 Rand a year that you have now added to your household income. Very few people are getting a 10,000 Rand raise at the end of this year. You will have engineered this for yourself with DuePoint over the course of the next 12 months. Now, if you can consistently push through for another year, so it's 2 years from now, we reckon you'll be in about 30,000 Rand a month. 30,000 Rand a month is 360,000 Rand a year. It is pretty significant for anybody, no matter what you earn. Whether it's 150,000 Rand a month or 5,000 Rand a month, an extra 30,000 Rand, you feel it, boy. You feel it, and you've done that in 2 years with us. But you'll notice, this is not like Facebook, where they say 3 months to 100,000 Rand. That's nonsense. This is genuine, sustainable, lifetime income that we're wanting to create for South Africans. And if you can consistently apply yourself, we believe you can reasonably expect to be earning these amounts of money. Now, if you can push through to year 3, 3 years in, we reckon you'll be on about 40 to 50,000 Rand a month. That's 600,000 Rand a year that we reckon you'll be earning with us. 3 years of consistent 3+2, working with your teams, working with your teams. If you can push through to 4 years, we reckon you'll be on about 60 to 65,000 Rand a month. And after 5 years, half a decade with us, we'll finally have caught up to Facebook. That says 3 months, 100,000. We reckon 5 years with us, you can be on about 80 to 100,000 Rand a month. That's $1 million a year. You're now earning in the top 0.5% in the country. It's been a journey. It's been 5 years of persistency, but not an unreasonable level of input has been required to get you to there. Just consistency and persistency. Now, we get different responses to this. People say to me, Brendan, it takes too long to get there. There's nothing I can do about that. This is genuine. It's not this made-up stuff that's here today, gone tomorrow. 5 years, however, is actually not a long time. If you look back over the last 5 years, it felt like 5 minutes, I'll bet you. It's just gone poof, gone. These days, it's crazy. I've got a 7-year-old, he's actually 6, a 6 and a 9-year-old, and they keep telling me they can't believe how fast time is passing. Now, when your 6-year-old is telling you that they can't believe how fast time is passing, you know time is passing quickly right now. 5 years will zip by. But, you know, it is mathematics. It's not real. We like to look at the real world too. There are hundreds and hundreds of people earning at DuePoint. In fact, last month, 113 brand new people started earning with DuePoint than the month before. 113 in 1 month, okay? So there's hundreds of people earning with the DuePoint system. I've picked just a handful of them for you to see. You can see many, many testimonies on our YouTube channel. Just go to DuePoint channel and watch their testimonies. And we're going to go. Sean Mateto, he's from Gauteng, joined us about 5 months ago. In his first, let's call it 4 months. No, we'll call it 5 months. In his first 5 months, he's created for himself a channel worth about 150,000 Rand a year. Now remember, I said to you it would take a year to get to 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. That's what we said reasonably. You can expect that. Sean said, no, thank you. I'd like to do it in 5 months. And that's what he did, 5 months. Remember I said to you it would take about 6 months to get to 2,500 Rand a month. Okay, Sean did it in 3, all right, half the time. he got to 2,500 Rand a month. So it's completely up to you. This is a tool. There's no guaranteed outcome. You either put lots of work in and get lots out, or you put a little bit of work in and get a little bit out. That's just the way it works. Is you are the decider in this. I said the other night, in fact, I said it yesterday, I said, we have built the DuePoint system with the least amount of barriers to entry, the least amount of bottlenecks in the process of building channels with us. But there's one that we simply cannot remove, and that is yourself. You will be the block. You will be the blockage in this process. How much you determine to put into the system will determine how successful you are. That is completely up to you. Then we got Regina Jwara. Regina Jwara is from KZN. She's not even here in Joburg. She has to rely on all of our remote tools to build her channel remotely. She doesn't have the luxury of the head office and the presentations here. And over the course of 5 months as well, she's built for herself an asset that's worth nearly 200,000 Rand a year, 17,000 Rand a month. Now, a good thing to do as we go through this is to ask yourself a question of the list of problems we all have, and you've got your own list of problems. What would an extra 3,300 Rand a month do? How many of the problems would be crossed off with just an extra 3? We're not this Facebook thing that says million Rand a month. No. Just if I could get you 3,300 Rand more a month, what would that do for your situation? What about 7,000 Rand? Would 7,000 Rand change that list of problems that you have? Remember, you're not giving up your jobs for this. It's an extra 7,000 Rand a month that you'd be getting through the DuePoint system. This is what we want to do. This is how we want to change your life. We're not going to promise you these millions and millions. You don't need millions and millions to change your life completely. We just need some things. Now, Regina's already enjoying this. She's really enjoying this. 5 months down. 5 months from now, you could be in the same position. That choice is completely yours with your use of the DuePoint system. We got Roelof. Roelof's also from Joburg. Joined us a year ago. Systematically, over the course of a year, he's built himself a 240,000 Rand a year asset. 20,000 Rand a month that he's built for himself over the course of 12 months. He didn't rush it. He didn't race it. He did it. But now I say that. I did say, though, that 12 months should get you to 9,000 to 10,000 Rand. So he did go double the pace of our conservative mathematics. But he would tell you he took it pretty easy during the course of the year because he's got to run his own business. He was running a training business. It's full-time. He doesn't have time. He had to build this systematically, which he's done for himself and now enjoys the benefits in addition to his normal income. Now, folks, there are piles and piles and piles of people earning at DuePoint. Some a little bit, some a lot, some a medium amount. Okay? Some have done it quickly. Some have done it slowly. They're all in here. Okay? You will choose. You will choose what you want to do. But I encourage you, go to our YouTube channel, DuePoint channel, and look up the testimonies. Watch the videos and understand what they've done, how they've done it, why they did it, and the decisions they've made to make the income that they do make now at DuePoint. That's the first way you earn. The second way that you earn it with the DuePoint system is through our training program. Our training program is called our XP Rewards program. What it does is it takes you from beginner wealth engineer to expert wealth engineer, simply through a process of steps. And as you complete each of these steps, naturally your channel will be growing, but we also reward you with what we call XP points, experience points. Someone asked me yesterday, what do XP points stand for? They stand for experience points. They're simply a measure of your experience with us. They're not worth anything. They're not worth rands or cents. They're a measure of your experience with us. But as your experience grows with us, and as your channel grows with us, where you have those two, we start to reward you in addition to the returns we were just talking about. In the beginning, it's a little bit of cash, not a lot, but you get it quite quickly. You can get it within the first few weeks that you're with us. Then, as you get a little bit more matured as a wealth engineer and your growth continues to enhance, we get a little bit more serious about the cash rewards that we pay you through our training program. Then we start to give you tools that accelerate the growth of your channel. At rank 5, we give you an imported lightning memory stick, plugs into every single electronic device in South Africa. It comes packed with all of our presentations, downloads, testimonies, training, everything that you need, which means that anywhere you are, anytime, you can plug that dongle into any device and be telling people about the DuePoint system. It accelerates your growth and the growth of your channel. At rank 7, we give you your own set of imported, gold-gilded, custom-made business cards. They're worth 12,500 Rand. They are literally the best business cards in the country. If you want to see a set of them, go and look in our glass cabinet outside, and you'll see a set, and you can see what a 12,500 Rand set of business card looks like. When you give somebody the best business card in the country, they're going to want to know what you do. They're going to want to know who DuePoint is. And you have this opportunity to expand your channel with 800 of these fantastic cards. At rank 9, We not only now have changed your financial position, we now change your lifestyle. And rank 9, where you achieve it and maintain your channel size, every year for the rest of your life, we will take you and your family away on a 1-week holiday, 5-star, business class, all expenses paid. At the end of this year, everybody who's rank 9, which can be any one of you here and any one of you watching us live, at the end of this year, all rank 9s are coming away with us here.
All of your wind has gone, and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sun, where no one can see. You stand on at the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the rust and blood. Don't let yourself give up.
All right, so will you be there? That's the question. Everybody always goes, absolutely, I'm going to be there. And ululations and everything. Folks, it's rank 9. You've got to get to rank 1 first, and then rank 2, then rank 3, then rank 4. But you can get there if you put your head to the task and your shoulder to the wheel. We've still got 9 months left in this year. We're only going in December. Everybody can come on this trip that makes rank 9. There is nothing won at DuePoint. I often say the Facebookers out there, DuePoint prizes, winning. No, there's no winning and there's no prizes. Everything at DuePoint is earned. It's got black and white criteria. You complete that criteria, you come with, you're rewarded with the process. There's no winning here. There's only those that work towards it, achievers that get it. And it's available to everybody, and it can be you here with us. You can see we're not going to the caravan park. We are going to a very serious, very, very serious hotel there. Your feet won't touch the ground for a week. I'll pick you up at your house, and I'll put you on the sunbed, and I'll pick you up the sunbed and bring you back to your house. That's how it's going to work. They say you eat until you're tired and you sleep until you're hungry. That's what happens for a week. Lying on one of these beaches over here. We're not actually on this side of the island. We're on the other side of the island, but it is amazing where we're going. It does kind of look a bit like this. It's going to be fantastic. Then at rank 11. So it doesn't stop there. It carries on. At rank 11, we give you your own car. It's yours. It's not branded. It's not rented. It's not given to you for a month or for a year. It's yours permanently, because it's a tool you'll use to build your financial freedom and your channels with us here at DuePoint. This carries on like our returns program without limit. the potential that you have here is not limited. It just keeps going and keeps going. In our XP Rewards program, folks, we have our medium and short-term challenges. They are designed to structure your channels in a way that they are sustainable and will be with you for life. At the moment, we're running our Ironman Easter Conference. It ends on the 31st of March this month. Okay, so you're here right at the tail end of it. Everybody, again, who completes the criteria of this challenge will come away with us with their families over the Easter weekend, 4 days, to the Western Cape on a 5-star business class, all expenses paid holiday again. Everybody who puts their minds to it and qualifies by the 31st of March will come away with us. Everybody. So put your minds to it. Get cracking on it. Then every month we run what we call a wealth quest. Our wealth quests, folks, are designed to empower you with the right tools to build your channels with. So every month, those who complete the criteria of these challenges receive the right tools. Some months it's an iPad of their own. Some months an iPhone. Other months data, smart TVs, cash, everything that you need to build. And every month it's different. This month our March quest is the Let Me Entertain You wealth quest. The Let Me Entertain You wealth quest deals with our non-financial services product. We call it our lifestyle product, our Buyers Club WealthPoint program. And it says that anybody who can put 20 people on their first and second points in their channel this month with the WealthPoint program and have them paid by the 31st of March, no late payments, guys, will receive for themselves a 2017 code to the Entertainer. The Entertainer is the premier buy one, get one free app in the world right now. It's got about 1.3 million rands worth of vouchers built into it. You get a free code, unlocks the whole lot for you that you can use the rest of 2017 worth thousands. I mean, just whatever you spend, you're going to be saving on. It's absolutely amazing app. And you get an SD card with 100 gigs of data on it. 100 gigs of data, which I know is as good as gold in South Africa. Data is king. And you get 100 gigs of data by completing this quest. Now, next month, it'll be completely different. From the 1st of April, the quest changes again. Every month, we run a different wealth quest. Folks, so people say to us, well, where do you get the money to do all of this? Well, it's quite simple, folks. We run in the traditional space of things where we spend hundreds of millions a year advertising to you, running TV adverts, billboard adverts, radio adverts, SMS campaigns, bathroom campaigns, bus stop campaigns, you name it, we've got posters up. It costs us hundreds of millions to get your attention, to get you to buy from us. Now, what we do is we reverse engineer the cost of that into your product payments. So your funeral cover and your car insurance and your home insurance, your banking fees, all include 30 to 50% next month's marketing fee. Whenever you pay your product, you know you're paying for next month's marketing. That's what we do. Now, at DuePoint, we don't run any adverts. You will never see an advert in any format at DuePoint because we use you to connect us to people. You connect us to the people of South Africa. And as a result, the money that we would have spent on SABC, DSTV, etc., is now available for you and your channel. That's how we do this. Folks, the 3 products that we facilitate the purchase of, as in DuePoint Constantia, not you. And I'm going to re-emphasize this because I know outside you're going to come to me and say, but Brendan, when I'm trying to sell your Access Wealth plan, no, you do not sell in the DuePoint system. I told you. Your conversation is around lifetime income generation. My conversation is around our products. DuePoint's conversation is around the products. The first one we have is our Access Wealth plan. Our Access Wealth plan is 299 Rand a month. It has included in it a tax-free investment account that we open for you and 110,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. Of the 299 Rand, every month we take 100 Rand and we put it in the tax-free investment account for you. And there's no notice period or restriction period on that investment. You can draw your money immediately from that account, which means that the actual cost of this product is only 199 Rand a month because the other 100 Rand is in that tax-free investment account waiting for you at any point in time. Our second product, folks, is our Wealth Guard product. Our Wealth Guard product is 274 Rand a month. For the 274 Rands, you get 1.1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. 1.1 million Rands for 274. No waiting periods, no deferred benefit periods, no medical declarations or examinations, no maximum age limits. This is clean cut, 274 Rand a month, and you're under cover for 1.1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. And then our third product, also 274 Rand. This is our non-financial product. This is our Buyers Club. It's our WealthPoint program. Here, you as a member of our WealthPoint program get to enjoy the benefits of us as a corporate. We go out to suppliers, and as a corporate, we negotiate discounts and prices and vouchers and account managers and everything. As a member of our WealthPoint Program Buyers Club, you get the benefit of those discounts and vouchers, and that when you want to purchase something, you can purchase them as if you're Constantia DuePoint. It makes a massive difference to the efficiency of your spend every single month. We love this product. The list of suppliers we have is massive. It's growing every month. Sometimes we take old ones off. We put 2 new ones on. We've got the best list of suppliers available for you in the WealthPoint program. All right, folks, as a product owner, like I said to you, as part of the package deal for no additional fee, at any point in time, you get the entire management and executive team here. You can book us at any point in time for training, motivation, leadership skills, working with your channel. You can book us at any time from Monday to Saturday through our Teamworks program. You get that at no charge. You get all of our facilities here at no charge. You can use our presentation rooms, our breakaway rooms, our boardrooms, our free Wi-Fi, teas and coffees every day, Monday to Saturday, available to you at no additional charge for you to use and grow your channels with. You get all of our state-of-the-art technology, and you get nationwide footprint. You can put anybody in your channel in any province in the country right now, because we live stream all of our presentations out of these rooms every day, and we present from Monday to Saturday. Mornings sometimes, lunchtimes, evenings, we're presenting all the time. We do the work for you. All you have to do is bring the people. Whether you put them in front of their tablet or phone or computer in another province, or whether you bring them here, we do the work for you, but you've got the tools all the time to be growing a channel across South Africa. And so, folks, that is the A to Z of DuePoint. I've told you everything that we do, everything that we intend to do. You can find everything on our website, full policy documents, codes of conduct, all there before you've even clicked the apply button. But can I tell you that I've told you pretty much all of it already. You know what's going on. The decision today is more about whether you're willing to start doing something that is outside the box. You've been running on a treadmill your whole lives. It's not been getting you anywhere. Now we're saying, well, stay on the treadmill, but add this tool that might ultimately get you off the treadmill. It's something that you can start controlling yourself and changing your future with. If you do decide to become a wealth engineer today, folks, as I said, it's not going to cost you anything today. It's going to cost you 5 minutes of your time, though, to fill out our application form. Go online to our website, click apply. You can do it in here on your tablets or smartphones, or you can use our iPads outside. Once you're finished, you'll receive a W number. That W number is the birth of your channel. It's yours. It's not in a structure. It's your asset. You will choose what you do with that asset for the rest of your lives. And it's there. And if you choose tomorrow to do nothing with it, that's fine. Do nothing with it. It will have cost you nothing today to have become a wealth engineer. But if you do, sit with the person who brought you here today. Tell them what your goal is. Work out a plan with the DuePoint system, because if you don't have a goal and a plan, I promise you, these are 2 basics of business. In 5 years' time, you'll be earning nothing. You've got to have a goal. What is it that you want from the DuePoint system, and start working towards it. Folks, on Saturday morning, for those of you watching live as well, and I know there's lots of you watching us live today, guys, remember this particular Saturday, 9 a.m. is our monthly development seminar. Every month, we run a development seminar, which is our training, live training session, where you have an opportunity to sit with us in this room and be trained on every aspect of DuePoint. And this Saturday happens to be our next dev seminar, so please, I encourage you, wealth engineers, make sure that not only you are here on Saturday morning, it's a very important one, but that all of your wealth engineers are here. We want this place packed out. Guys, if you're not able to come to Joburg, please watch us live. Tune in at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. We're going to be doing products, all of our products. I think it's very important that you are here to listen to it. We see lots of misinformation out there about our products. Let's get all of that right. Let's make sure you understand what you've purchased as wealth engineers here at DuePoint, as product owners, and that you understand what you can and can't do when you're talking about our products, if ever you end up in that position, and et cetera, et cetera. Make sure you guys are all here 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. Obviously, at 10 o'clock after the 9 o'clock dev seminar will be our normal introduction presentation. So tune into that separately, guys, if you're watching us live. Otherwise, stick around on Saturday morning for that. Guys, we have a lot of tools that are available for our wealth engineers. They're not where we make money, so please do not believe that this is me punting. We do not make money on pens and USB sticks. These are tools we have put in place because they're very effective in helping people accelerate the growth of their channels. If you're watching live, we can send these items to you too. please, guys, before you leave today, make sure you pick up the tools if you decide to be serious about being a wealth engineer. Our USB stick that you can purchase is not our lightning memory stick that you get at rank 5, but it is a simpler version you can purchase. Comes with a handful of introduction presentations on it and other tools that you'll need. Make sure you've purchased that. If you're worried about data, worried about not having an internet connection where you are, get the USB stick so that you can use it wherever you are to talk about DuePoint. I often see people here at DuePoint going, oh, Brendan, please borrow me a power cable. Please, where's my power bank's empty. Guys, you can get a DuePoint power bank. It's a great high-quality power bank. It comes with all the cabling. Get one. Not only is it a conversation starter when you're talking to people, it's useful to have your phone working and your tablet working when you're here. Get it. You get the pen. And then, guys, for those of you who earned money this month, 113 more of you this month than the month before, remember the moment you rank 1 to 3, you should have your DuePoint pin. If you're earning money, you should have the pin. It shows that the system works. Get the pin outside here today or order it from client service, please. Wear the pin, wear it with pride, demonstrate to people that the DuePoint system is working. And the guys that are rank 4 and above, remember there's custom pins. Please get your custom pins from us. We've got iPad covers and we've got notebooks and we've got business cards that we can make for you. So you get the 12,500 Rand set. But you can also get just a custom-made set for you that's just a plainer set. It's a very, very fancy plain set. But get the business cards. These are useful tools for you. Make sure you get them. Make sure they're part of your kit in building your channels with DuePoint. As wealth engineers, guys, I encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Then you know when we go live and you know when we upload videos to that channel. There's lots of videos there to help you. And make sure you download our free app. Our app plugs you into the DuePoint channel 365. You know what's going on in your channel. It's got training, your personal documentation. Everything you need is in that app. Please download it. Please make sure it's on your phone and ready to happen. Guys, that is DuePoint. You will see that we're very serious about what we're doing here. I think more than anybody in the country right now, we're serious about having an impact in this very flailing country of ours. We want to make it great again, and we want you to be part of that system with us. If you have any questions, please ask your lead wealth engineer or come and ask me and my staff. Make sure you don't leave here with any confusion today, but rather with this tool in your hand. Thank you very much, guys, for listening to me today and for spending some time with us, and thanks for watching us live, guys. We'll see you outside. Thank you.